I think it's all angels just walk by. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my there goes a sight.
What's up, guys? So we are down here in good old sunny Florida. It's not really sunny right now. It is a little rainy, but what do you expect in Florida? We are at Matt Moorman's place, Obsessed Garage. If you guys don't know him, check out his channel. You think I have a lot of detailing stuff, that is all his channel is. So we have a whole gang of people down here this week, and we're gonna dial in his Raptor here and you know, get that all squared away. I kind of figured it was time for me to take a little vacation. I've been talking to Matt for a while. You guys are always saying, go collab with Obsessed Garage. Well, I do talk to Matt on a frequent basis. So, made a little field trip down here. We're gonna hang out for the weekend, do some car stuff, just hang out, dial in the Raptor, and it should be a good weekend. So, look at this. We got everything. We got microfiber towels, polishes, Rupes machines, sanding blocks, applicator pads, everything in here ready to go. We're gonna take it back to the headquarters, the Obsessed Garage headquarters. We're gonna bring everything here. So it sucks for Matt because when he gets back, he's gonna have to resort all this stuff. But we're going to get the shop set up, and the next 2 days, this vlog will likely continue at the shop. Yeah.
What's your name?
Troy. God, the rag company's horrible. Man. I would never use anything from the rag company. Now we're gonna fog up real quick, so I'm gonna make this real quick because it's.
Hold on, I got a rag company lens cloth.
Yeah. Okay, get him in there. There we go.
Not a sponsored video.
Yeah.
Let's get that other.
Not product placement. So we're heading over to the OG headquarters, starting the morning off with some Starbucks. I'm not a Starbucks guy, so I just kind of, I get iced tea. So we'll see you guys over there. All right, so we are at the Obsessed Garage headquarters. Pretty much just a garage warehouse. Pretty sweet setup. But you guys saw yesterday, we flew in yesterday, and kind of, yesterday was just a laid back day. It was more of, you know, get stuff packed up, get it all, you know, prepped for today. Today's the big day, so we are going to be dialing his Ford Raptor and I believe his S2000. So Matt's gonna put us to work, but we don't really consider this work. This is kind of like a obsessed hobby. See what I did there? But we're gonna hop in here and check the garage out. Healthy snacks.
There's no headquarters.
So we got all sorts of pads, all sorts of stuff. 3 buckets, spotless. We got a bunch of stuff here. Some lighting, vlogging camera. We'll get that out of the way. A bunch of interior stuff and a ton of towels. Another important tool. So we have 1 step, maybe 2 step on here. The paint's not too bad, but soft paint should come out pretty well. And then we're going to do a C-quartz coating on top of there, and should come out pretty nice. Truck is getting cleaned up. CarPro eraser. Everything's getting taped off, getting ready for the polishing stage. So it's important. All the plastic areas, emblem areas, everything gets taped off. And then we have the S2000, lovely black paint. Jared actually working.
I don't know if I call it lovely yet.
Well, on camera it looks great.
Right.
Let me turn the polarizer up. Look how good that looks.
So we get the scan grip out. It looks great.
We're about all taped up. Everything's taped up here. All the areas not getting polished. You see on the hood. Finish that up and then we will start the polishing. Are you thinking one step, Matt, or two? You doing two step? Two step?
We're gonna Jescar correction compound, and then we'll do the essence, so which will fill.
Yeah, which will take care of everything. And then.
But the Jescar finishes down so nicely anyway. It really doesn't.
Yeah.
On white, we could do a one step with just that.
With all these people, two step won't take that much time either. So we'll crank through that
Here, if you loop the tape, you don't want to tape down on the edge of a clear film because then you'll pull that edge if you grab the corner. So just loop the tape when you get to the end.
Solid tip, my man. Hey,
I would have told you that.
Top tip. So here's what we got. We are microfiber with Jescar correcting compound on a DA. I'm going through with the Nano with a rotary attachment and getting all the fine areas up around the emblem up in here. So we had the transition. We tried a yellow foam cut pad on here. It was, you know, 85%, 90% not doing it on a DA. So they've had to switch to microfiber. I'm still able to cut through with the rotary attachment on the little hybrid tool because that cuts a little more. So I can go ahead and take care of all the emblems. So these guys are doing all the big areas, you know, through here, and I'm kind of following behind with the Nano and getting all the small areas that you can't contour around with a big pad. That bastard's deep. Almost. How are we doing on the S2000?
It's a learning process.
Super soft.
Super soft.
So this car has super soft paint, and even I'm assuming wiping the polish off is incurring more and more scratches that you're fixing. So it's been a process. So what are we doing? Sonax on the yellow pad, pretty much.
It's starting to scratch, so now we're doing white and perfect finish and seeing what we can get.
So we'll check back in with these guys in a bit. So it sounds like that one's gonna be fun. looks like a wreck right now, but I assure you it is dusty and dirty looking, but all that'll blow off with some compressed air. It'll look great. So wrapping up this is getting a coating now?
Yep.
What are we putting on here? Yeah,
It's either going to be TiO2 or UK.
get that protected. It just needs to be. It's got too much of the softness to the paint, so all this work would be destroyed in one drive, 2 drives if we don't cover it up. So we're cranking away here. The polishing is going well on the Raptor. The wheels are off. I took a break with the Nano tool so they could polish some of the wheels and get that taken care of. So when that's done, I'll get back. We're gonna do some door handles and some of the smaller areas remaining on the Raptor that you just can't get in with a big 3-inch, so you gotta bump down to the 1-inch. So we'll get that done. The Raptor will get some eraser on it, and the Raptor's gonna get coated with, I think, TiO2 from C-Quartz as well. So pretty productive day here. We've been here for about 3.5, 4 hours, and we're already pounding through 2 cars. So, I mean, that's what happens when you have 15 people in here working on a car. Essence is a great kind of filler polish before coating a car with C-Quartz. So it's a nice primer that we're gonna do on the Raptor as kind of the final polish here after the main paint correcting cut. And then we'll top coat C-Quartz TiO2, I believe, right on top of that. So I believe if you wait 24 hours after that primer too, with Essence, you don't need to pull any of that off. So keep in mind, if you are gonna coat a car and you're not gonna use a primer or anything, you need to fully remove any polishing oil. So either like eraser, Geon Prep, or whatever, or an alcohol mixture is even better. So you have to fully strip everything back off after paint correcting before a coating can go back on, unless you're using a primer polish such as Essence or Geon Primer if you're using Mohs. So keep that in mind. So we're finishing up the Essence stage. It's gonna sit overnight, and then tomorrow the coating's gonna happen. Then hopefully Matt's happy. So Shane, tell me about these wheels real quick. We all thought these were satin.
Yeah.
Right?
That proved not to be the case. They were just heavily oxidized.
Yeah. Turns out they were not satin, and they're gloss. So I think out of everything in here, this has been the fight with the wheels. So here's some of the polished black. Again, there's a clear brawl down here, so that's what this line's for, but there is nothing better looking than a perfected paint black car. Black is the best color when it's looking good. The problem is it never looks good. Yeah, that's the problem. If you look at it the wrong way, it gets a scratch. But look at this. So the roof's off, so we can polish this area, but I don't know if you'll be able to see there in some of the light right here. You can see all of this. So we're gonna correct all that out. You can see right here, all this. This is where the top sits around here. So we'll correct all of that and everything will look great. So current sit rep, Geon trim has been used on the trim. Essence has been on, that's going, the coating is going on tomorrow. We're getting ready to do the glass sealant, right Matt?
Yep.
What are you using, Opti
Yeah.
glass?
Opti glass coat, optimum glass coat. I want to test it in comparison. I'm such a huge fan of Wolf's.
Yeah.
But Wolf's is darn near impossible to get in the US. So we're gonna try something else out.
And the wheels are getting done right now, so the wheels will be put back on. The S2000 has had its roof taken off, so this back, as you guys saw earlier, this back area can be polished. We're finishing that up. Interior is getting a little bit of a detail right now. Came out really, really well. Now, just don't touch it. We go all out here. Clay bar under the rail. That is how Obsessed Garage does it. Even the fender wells. Told you, he's getting the whole treatment. Well guys, that wraps up day one of the Raptor detail and the S2000 detail. So I hope you guys enjoyed day one. We have day two coming up next. Should be pretty good content. I'll try to cover what I can, but I think day two is pretty much going to be the final coating, wrapping everything up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. If you like it, give it a good thumbs up. Click the red subscribe button. Follow Matt at Obsessed Garage. I'll link his channel below. If you don't know him, I'm sure you guys have heard of him somewhere. I've mentioned him a couple times, but go check him out. We'll see you on the next one.